We really knew that our customers appreciate customization and making something their own. We just wanted to have a turnkey solution through Shopify that didn't cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop and to maintain. And when it came to just connecting to Shopify and getting everything aligned there, it was really easy. We were really looking at this time for laser etching and the ability to expand our options over time of as we grow with customization, will our partner be able to grow with us? And the answer to that was absolutely. And when we look at just the design options itself, it was like, how can we keep this simple and allow the customer to visualize what they're doing? That is definitely something that you can do here and allow the customer to really make it their own. Then we also wanted to have some clear design elements included in our page, on our design page. So we did work with Zakeke in bringing some custom elements, and I will say working with your team was really easy. We had really great support, and also your customer support of all the FAQs are pretty easy to find too. All of our challenges that we had of making sure the design made sense, was easy for the customer, and how we work through that was really easy to do on our own versus having to have customer service help us every single time.
Okay, here we go. It's always a good day to have a wonderful customer with us. Really grateful for Hannah to be here from PAX. They have a really great product, an amazing team, and a wonderful story to share with all of you. Thank you very much, Hannah, for being with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about PAX. Tell us about your role, the job that you guys do, and the amazing products that you create.
Yeah, I'm on the product team, and PAX has been bringing exceptional vaporizers to the masses since 2012. We're based out of San Francisco, and a majority of our business is in the US, but we provide our premium products globally. And yeah, if you are understanding of vaporizers, you would know that we are one of the top in the industry. And so we take our product very seriously and really wanted to think outside the box of how can we allow our customers to have a little bit of extra when we began to have this conversation with Zakeke.
So tell us a bit more and some details about why you guys decided to actually join the visual commerce revolution and start this new out-of-the-box project.
Yeah, I actually have previous experience in a past life of bringing customization to life on water bottles. So I did have some past history there of understanding that it can really grow business incrementally. When we started digging into this, I had a little background of maybe building your own and how expensive that can be and how complicated it can be. And really, we just wanted to have a turnkey solution through Shopify that didn't cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop and to maintain. We also already had a validated laser company that we wanted to work with and had a specific output that we needed to meet to. And Zakeke also checked that box. And also just from a validation standpoint, PAX has been hosting engraving days for many years in retail. And we really knew that our customers appreciate customization and making something their own. It's always been something that people post about also on social media. So we already had validation there and did some consumer insights on our side to confirm that this was the right step to make to add to our e-commerce experience.
Absolutely great. And tell us a bit more about the implementation. Since you're in product, you know about.
Yeah, overall, the implementation went really smooth. We had a very small core team. I had 1 to 2 partners on the e-commerce side that I worked with directly. And when it came to just the connecting to Shopify and getting everything aligned there, it was really easy.
Again, tell us a bit more about the actual physical product. What was the actual challenge that you guys had, the desire, and then the final output that you guys had in mind for your customers?
Yeah. So when you're looking through the options that you have with Zakeke, it's very extensive. I think when you look at the customization customers, sometimes if you have too many options for them and you don't know what your customer wants, that can raise challenges and you can see abandoned carts. So one of our challenges was, how do we make this as easy as possible for the customer and make it so it's really dummy proof? What we offer on our site right now is just laser etching on the front of our devices. And through the laser etching, the biggest challenge was just making sure that the templates were correct and working with the laser and making sure that was aligned. And then we also wanted to have some clear design elements included in our page, on our design page. So we did work with Zakeke in bringing some custom elements. And I will say working with your team was really easy. We had really great support, and also your customer support of all the FAQs are pretty easy to find too. All of our challenges that we had of making sure the design made sense, was easy for the customer, and how we work through that was really easy to do on our own versus having to have customer service help us every single time.
It's great. I will pass that message to developers and the customer success team. They will be really happy to hear that. What about in terms of features? What stand out? What was the thing that came to your team and then they said, okay, we saw that, we need it. It's basically what we needed. It's Zakeke time.
Yeah. So I think it was just the ease of implementation into Shopify. And then also the ability, like I said, you have a range of so many different things that you can do. We were really just looking at this time for laser etching and the ability to expand our options over time of, as we grow with customization, will our partner be able to grow with us? And the answer to that was absolutely. And when we look at just the design options itself, it was like, yeah, how can we keep this simple and allow the customer to visualize what they're doing? That is definitely something that you can do here and allow the customer to really make it their own. Sometimes when you have customization, you can only add one design and you're done. This allows you to add as many things as you want. And really from an output standpoint, we've noticed that customers really have amazing minds and are very creative, and something that you think was going to be popular might not. And you really have the ability to shift with what the customer is doing and trending. Another thing that we implemented were templates to also just help the customer visualize what they can do and having that easy access as well.
So can you say that the customers changed their approach to your products thanks to the visual customization provided?
I would say that based on adoption, our KPIs that we had for this project are pretty aligned. And it's actually similar to what I saw in my past life. We normally have a 15% adoption rate for a designed product, which I was pretty in line with what we thought was going to happen. But in addition to that, that allowed someone to come to our e-commerce instead of purchasing maybe in a different retail. For this, we did have some incremental growth, but I think for us, it was really more about allowing the customer to have that option to design freely and really have that joy of having something of their own of our product.
So uniqueness and being a creator actually made a huge difference. That's amazing to hear. Final question. What would you say to another customization lover or maybe some entrepreneurs or business team that might need something like that to recommend Zakeke? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I guess it's okay to start small and expand over time. You're not going to do hundreds of thousands of units overnight. It takes time to grow the business and to even communicate it out. So yeah, it's okay to take your time and really make sure that that you're focusing on what the consumer wants, and also from a efficiency standpoint, how does it work for you personally with your business? And I will say that Zakeke was very turnkey and something that you don't need to spend hundreds of hours figuring out how is this going to work. I think on that end of just personal time, I would highly recommend.
That's the perfect ending. Thank you again, Hannah from PAX, for being today with us and for the beautiful words on our solution. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.